Hello everyone and welcome back to Teacup Tarot. In today's video, we are going to be looking into what messages do you need to hear at this point of time. Now, these can be messages from your spirit guides, your ancestors, your loved ones, or a specific deity at large. Okay, now you have three piles. Please pick one that speaks to you the most, and then we'll start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've picked pile 1, these are the messages that you need to hear at this point of time. Now, the very first message for you is especially to follow a path that speaks to you. In terms of your spiritual life, you need to do what you feel is right, okay? If somebody says, this is the right way, if the other person says that is the right way, you should be listening to your own heart, because in the end, what message comes from your heart is the direction you need to walk into, because our hearts always speak the truth, and the language of our hearts is the language of divinity, the language of source. And in a way, our spirit guides and all the angelic beings and beings of light speak to us via our own hearts. So whatever speaks to you, you need to do that when it comes to your spiritual life. But it is very important at the same time to remain committed to whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, so once you've decided this is for me, you should be sticking by it. But let me tell you something, especially for people who are Hindus and who are watching me, the next 3 months for you are especially going to be important for you in terms of your spiritual journey, because the month that is going on, it is very conducive for worship. And with the Parvati message showing up for you, please pay attention to your spiritual life. And it has started raining in the background, and rain suggests showers of blessings. So you are meant to be infinitely blessed over the next 3 months, especially is what I'm getting. So please make sure you're giving your spiritual life a lot of importance. And you need to learn to not get too involved in terms of the daily drama of life. Okay, see, you are a soul. You've taken this body, and because you've taken this body, you have certain people who are your parents, you have certain people who are your friends. Okay, always remember, you are a soul, and the soul's journey is to learn lessons. Okay, so please ensure you always remember that. And for you, it is very important to not be very attached to the material realm of things. Okay, so especially for people who are working very hard to accumulate money, please make sure you're giving it as much importance as it deserves and not more than that. Because what happens is materialism can then turn to greed overnight, and we sometimes don't understand the difference. So please pay attention to that as well. And also, the message for you is don't take life so seriously. Okay, so if you are people who have massive amounts of goals, you are being told to enjoy the journey of life. See, you've not just been given this life to accomplish goal after goal, to receive one position after another in terms of your workplace. You've also been given this life to just enjoy, to just sit with yourself, to look at beautiful sunrise, and just to laugh sometimes. So don't take life very seriously, and please make sure you're scheduling time for breaks. Okay, and do whatever makes you super happy, whatever brings out that childlike enthusiasm in you. You need to do more of that. Okay, so be happy and learn to smile more is what you are being asked to pay attention to. And once again, what is happening here is your expectations, in fact your over expectations from yourself and your life, is what is keeping you chained from achieving a great amount of spiritual progress, is what is coming. Okay, and you are being told to release the thought pattern that you have to do everything. See, understand, there is a power much greater than you who can make everything happen for you. So if you're going to take that pressure on yourself, you need to release that pressure, and somewhere have the knowledge and have the faith that there is a power greater than you that can make things happen for you in almost just a brief moment. So pay attention to your spiritual life as much as you're paying attention to your goals and to your material life, if not more. Now, for you, it is very important to get your energy levels right. Okay, for a couple of you, this may involve visiting like a medicine man or visiting a medicine woman. And if you're not able to do that, the source, God, angels, our spirit guides, they have the capacity to heal you as well. But in some areas of your life, you need that energetic balance at this point of time. Now I'm especially getting like a throat chakra issue for you. So especially for people who are sort of having the throat chakra issues right now, please try to heal yourself via a medicine man, a medicine woman, or via the help of your guides and your angels. Okay, but that is something you need to do. Also at this point of time, you need to understand that love is everything. So try and bring more love into your life. Okay, so first of all, the first thing that you need to ask yourself is, do I love myself? Do I accept myself for whoever I am? And when it comes to my relationships, what energy do I bring in? Am I bringing the energy of happiness? Am I bringing the energy of love? Or am I bringing energies that are not so conducive to the growth of my relationships? Okay, because understand, the more you get love into the situation, no matter what situation, okay, whether this is your work situation or your personal life, you will start feeling better, and the energy around you will also start getting lighter. Okay, but you also have a couple of issues when it comes to your heart chakra. So if you feel like you're holding on to certain emotions, okay, like emotions that actually cause you burden, this could be because of a broken friendship, this could have been because of a broken relationship, and it may not have happened right now, it actually may have happened years back, but a part of you still holds on to those emotions. Okay, so please release that and live as freely as possible is what is coming forth for you. And your beings of light, your angels and guides, are also telling you to pay attention to your dreams, because they convey to you a lot of messages through your dreams. And also you are almost capable of astral travel is what I'm getting here. Okay, so if that is you, then maybe via your dreams you are actually capable of reaching realms that you have no previous knowledge about. So okay, so please make sure you are maintaining dream journals, because that dream journals will help you a lot when it comes to your spiritual process. But once again, you need to pay attention to your sleep patterns, especially if you're people who are staying up at night for a very long time. Please regulate your sleep, and you need to ensure that your mind is shutting before you go to sleep. If you're constantly thinking about things, if you're constantly probably on a cell phone or something that stimulates your mind, okay, then the dream pattern will also get slightly hindered. So before you go to sleep, at least 20 minutes before you go to sleep, learn to relax your mind completely as it's coming for you. Because what may happen is, in your sleep, because you are in the restful state, a lot of things for you may get activated. So a lot of activation for you actually happens for you when you are not overthinking things is what is coming forth. Okay, so please ensure that you're actually paying attention to your sleep patterns, and a lot of energy patterns in your life is what is coming forth. But at the same time, you have a great amount of energy beings around you, and especially when you're praying, okay, they surround you completely, and in a way they assist the process of your prayer is what is coming through for you. But at the same time, your guides and your angels are telling you to pay attention to what brings you joy, because nothing makes them more happier than to see you smile, to see you happy, and to see you being fulfilled is what I'm really getting here. So please ensure you laugh. Okay, you take things slightly easy is what is coming, because whatever it is that you want for your life, you are going to get it. Overworking, overburdening, overthinking is not going to assist your cause a lot. Trust that there is a power greater than you, and it will give you whatever it is that you deserve. So please ensure you're scheduling breaks and having a good time. Okay, and whatever it is that is being asked for you, you need to start implementing now. And especially for a couple of you, you need to wake up early, especially if you can wake up like really early in the morning before the sun rises. That will be really good for you, especially when it comes to meditation. Because what happens is, when people around you are sleeping, your guides, your angels actually are able to support you a lot more energetically is what is coming forth. And in fact, at least for the next 3 months, if you will be able to get up in the morning before sunrise and take care of your spiritual work, whether this is meditation, whether this is chanting, or singing, then this can really help you. But you need to pay attention to your spiritual process, especially in the next 3 months, because that is going to ensure that you really elevate yourself on a spiritual level, is what is coming through for you. But overall, these are the messages that you need to receive at this point of time. As always, all of my prayers are with you guys, and I wish you the very, very, very best in life. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the messages that are coming forth from you from your guides. Okay. Now, first of all, you are undergoing a process currently in terms of your spiritual life where you're getting a lot of intuitions. Okay, a lot of insights are coming to you already, is what I'm getting. But if you just sit with yourself, if you sit calmly, you will realize that in your daily life, it's like you will have some thought, and that thought will get a reciprocal thought, in terms of messages from your guides, is what is coming through for you. So your intuition is actually going to keep getting stronger, is what is coming through for you. But at the same time, the kind of energy that you guys receive, you receive more energy from the energy of Mother Moon. Okay, so that is something that you need to pay attention to. So if you can go for nightly walks, then that will be really, really great for you, because you are people, you actually connect more with the yin aspect of things. Okay, even if you are a man, you are still having some sort of feminine side for you, and that feminine side is actually helping you a lot in terms of your daily life. Okay, now that is coming forth. But at the same time, you also need to ensure that you're being hydrated. So if you guys feel like you are not drinking enough water, or not drinking enough, that is something that you really need to do. And especially before and after meditation, please ensure you have like a cup of water next to you, and you need to make sure you're hydrated, because what happens is water almost acts like, that energy connection factor in you, and because of a certain kind of an energy pattern being born to wash out of your body, that hydration is going to be very, very important. Now, you have arrived at a very crucial point in your spiritual journey, because for you, what is happening here is there is a certain part of your life that is fated, that is pre-decided for you before you were born, between, your higher self and the source, your spirit guides. But there is still a great deal of free will that is available to you. So what you make out of that free will, how you decide to live your life, is something that is completely in your own hands. Whether you decide to get married or you decide not to get married, that is in your own hands. Whether you decide to keep working really, really hard, or you decide to work whenever you want to, it is your choice completely. And remember, you have a choice always. Your guides have a plan for you, you have a plan for yourself, and both of these two plans can actually work together. So make sure you're asking yourself time and again, what is it that you want? Okay, and you have the presence of Archangel Michael in terms of your life. Now, of course, Archangel Michael, you are being asked to pay attention to your root chakra. But more than your root chakra, I believe there are certain relationships in your life that you need to be away from. Okay, these are people who may not be so good for you, or their energy is slightly at a lower vibrational level. So if there are a couple of people, once you interact with them, you feel drained or you feel physically sick, you need to make sure you keep these people at an arm's length. Okay, they are not your job, healing them is not your job. Just pray for them, give them the best blessings, and keep them, at an arm's distance. Because if a certain person's energy starts harming you, you'll just be depleting your source, is what is coming through. Because at this point of time, what is important for you to remember is you've already worked a lot of the karma that you've been carrying, especially from past life. And what has happened is, because you've already worked out a karma, in a way, your life is becoming like a blank slate. So you need to be very mindful of who you allow in your life, how much you allow in your life, and what you want to do from here forward. Okay, but things, especially those that have been really, really blocked in your life, blessings that have been blocked, they are being released and they are really going to come to you at a much more rapid fashion. And also your soul is becoming very very powerful, okay, and you're learning a lot of lessons. I know, unfortunately, part 2 for you, the lessons you learn are through hardship, but the days of hardship for you are almost on their way out, and you are going to be entering into a time of greatest amount of blessings. Just make sure the hard lessons you leave them behind, and don't allow the imprints of those hard lessons to harden your heart, is what is coming through. Make sure you're releasing the burdens from your heart and emerging as a pure and bright soul once again. Yeah, you worked out a lot of your past life karmas, and I'm so proud of you. But at this point of time, it is important for you to take care of yourself. Other people right now are not your job, so interaction with people, you should be keeping it to a bare minimum, okay? So please take care of yourself. At the same time, I'm not asking you to neglect your relationships, especially for people who've been with you for a very long time, okay? If you feel like a friend, a dear friend is with you for a very long time, you should be supporting them in their hour of need. But there is a difference between people who are very close to you and people who are toxic for you, okay? Just know when to draw the line and who those people are. Learn to identify them. Yes, you are being reborn, and you're being reborn from your ashes in a way. So when a person is reborn from the ashes, it's almost like a baby stage once again, okay? So you may not know what to do right away. You may feel like, is this right? Is this not right? But have faith. As your wings develop, the kind of strength that they will develop very very soon, you will know exactly what to do, and you will get the clarity that you so seek. And you'll just have the clouds lifting away, okay? And you're almost becoming like pure gold at this point of time. Pure gold is what I see here. But at the same time, you're also being asked to relearn a couple of things, and don't be sort of a know-it-all just because you've gone through a lot of hardships in your life and life has taught you a lot more. So if anybody is here to tell you something that they know for sure, be open to listening to them, because every person comes with a rich soul level experience. And when you're listening to the other person, don't think of them as a relationship talking to you, don't think of them as a parent talking to you or a friend talking to you. Think of them as a soul talking to you out of their own life experience, okay? So remember to have a beginner's mind, because right now at this point of time, any person can act as a teacher for you. So respect everybody is also coming through for you. But at the same time, you're also being asked to not waste your precious time away, okay? So if you are currently spending time doing like things that are not really great, things that are not really useful, please be more mindful of where you're spending your time, especially social media. If you're spending hours on it, maybe that is not something you should be doing at this point of time, because at this point of time, if you invest that time in learning, in getting knowledge about something, you will actually benefit a lot more, is what is coming through for you. So make sure you're really questioning yourself where you are spending your time. And also, because you are almost at the stage of being reborn once again, change is happening and change is good for you. So don't be afraid of change. If circumstances come in where you are having to go through a relationship change, you're having to go through a job change, or circumstances or your interests are changing, you need to be adaptable to it, because by adapting to things, you'll actually be living a much more fulfilling life, is what is coming forth for you. So be open to change. Make sure to have a beginner's mind, because you are going to be taught a lot of beautiful things, and these are not the karmic lessons kind of thing. These are things that your soul needs to know right now for you to emerge as a wise person. Please pay attention to your learning, okay? Because anything you learn at this point of time, knowledge wise, will really help you at a later point of time. This is your reading when it comes to messages from your angels, your spirit guides, beings of light, and anybody who's here to assist you become a better person. And as always, I wish you nothing but the very, very best of life, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, then these are the messages that you need to receive at this point of time. Now, for you, for the message basically is that right now in your life, if you feel like you're settling for something, you need to ensure that you have higher goals for yourself, because pile 3, your capacity is tremendous, but sometimes you underestimate yourself. Okay, so especially at this point of time, pay attention to what you really want from life and not what is achievable for you. Okay, so please ensure you're dreaming really big dreams for yourself, and because if you dream big, you'll at least have things happening. Okay, if you dream small, just smaller things will happen. So make sure you're expanding your ambitions is what is coming through for you. And at this point of time, you need to ensure you're paying attention to very little things that you're doing. How you're speaking, what you're eating, how you're talking, what you're watching on television, what you allow into your consciousness is very important. Because at this point of time, you are at such a beautiful level, because you're changing. Okay, you're changing from inside out as a person. There is a lot inside you in your inner landscape that is becoming clear now, and as things become clear, if you be more mindful, you will be very careful then not to attract things that are not so right for you. Okay, you need to now ensure that you're making your life into a moving prayer. Okay, so if your life is like a prayer, it has to be holy, right? So from what you eat to what you speak about to what you listen to on the television, it all has to be on a higher level frequency that is coming forth. And at this point of time, you should be very careful about what you're keeping in your life and what you're letting go. Once again, don't be in a hurry to let go of things too quickly. Sit over them, sleep over them, and actually journal about it is what is coming forth. And once you really feel like this doesn't belong in my life, only then should you letting it go. Okay, that is coming forth. Of course, lot of changes are upon you. There is a lot you're going to be clearing out of your life. Make way for it, but at the same time, please pay attention to your root chakra. Okay, because at this point of time, what is happening is your upper chakras, your upper 3 chakras are especially getting more active than your lower chakras, and in order for you to thrive in a much more better manner on planet Earth, your lower chakras in fact have a much more significant value. Okay, because if your lower chakras are out of balance, you will have problem with relationships, you will have problems with money, and that we absolutely don't want. So your root chakra at this point of time needs your attention. So drumming, because you also have the drum showing up, is an excellent way to balance your root chakra and grounding your energy. But at the same time, once you have taken care of your grounding, you can then freely allow all the intuition to pour through, all the guidance that you're getting intuitively and through your upper chakras is what is coming through. At the same time, you are being asked to build a lot of hopes for your life. Especially what happens is, if a certain person is disappointed with something in life, they usually give up on hope, and you are being asked not to become this person, because this entire planet, if it is surviving on something, it is hope. And hope is something you should always have with you, is something that is coming forth. At the same time, you are also being asked to invite more of angelic beings into your life, to invite more of the spiritual beings, the energy of light into your life, to assist you with this process of change when it comes to your life. Okay, and make sure you are making prayer, like deliberate prayer, a very intentional part of your life. Okay, you have an hour scheduled every single day to pray, because that is very important for you. And at the same time, you also have your ancestors helping you at this point of time. Okay, and I believe you have a presence of a person in your life. Now this is like a past loved one, somebody who's passed away from, I believe this is like 2 generations apart from you. Okay, but this person stays with you in your own house, and this person is always available to guide you whenever you feel like you're losing your way. Okay, so don't really worry. You are being surrounded by all beings that are just beautiful and who are almost praying for your success is what is coming through. Now at this point, you are being asked to maintain an attitude of gratitude. Instead of looking at what is wrong in your life, pay more attention to what is right, so that more beautiful and right things are attracted to you. And make sure you're keeping your thoughts exceptionally positive, especially if you're dealing with a lot of inner child issues. If you're letting go of a lot of issues, you need to be more grateful for those lessons in the first place, is also what is coming through for you. Because without lessons, you would not have emerged into the wise being that you currently are. And yes, it is a perfect time for you, in fact, to look deep within yourself, because the kind of time that we're entering to, especially the next 3 months, it is very conducive for releasing of pent up emotions, release of energy, release of clutter, and release of anything that does not belong. Okay, especially clothes. Let go of what does not belong to you anymore, okay, because that is associated with an older you, an older energy. So let that energy go and be ready to welcome the new. For a lot of people, you really need to go shopping, is the message that is coming forth. And once again, you are now going to be traveling a lot, is one message that is coming. Okay, this could be travel relating to work for a couple of you, but for a lot of you than more, I believe traveling for a spiritual purpose, traveling for the purpose of the growth of your soul, is what is on the cards for you. And what will happen is, as you travel, you will just realize a lot of things about yourself. And as you realize things about yourself, you're going to be getting a great deal of clarity. Now, if I have to share something with you, every time I've gone on a vacation, every time I've traveled, I've come back as such a different person. And then after coming back, I've made massive changes in my life. Like massive in the sense, in certain occasions, in fact 2 occasions, I've actually quit previous jobs. Okay, so maybe for you that can happen. And when things like these happen, they are almost divinely orchestrated. So if you go traveling, if you just move out of the house, if you're even on a walk, see what inspired ideas you get and work on those inspired ideas, because that is spirit talking to you directly. And please pay attention to nature science, because nature is opening itself to you in a way that it hasn't before. Be really on the watch about the energies of fairies, okay, because they're playful, they're fun, but they are really really around you. Okay, so just pay attention. It's very easy to miss a fairy or the energy of elementals, but if you really tune into them, you will be really really surprised. Yeah. And yes, you are being asked to believe in magic. And honestly, you guys, pile 3, at this point of time, especially, you are surrounded by magical beings, magical forces who want to create magic in your own life. Okay, so allow that to happen, but make sure you are allowing all the energies of light to be a part of your life. Because what happens is, especially for people who's doing energy work, sometimes not so good energies do get attracted. So please ensure you are protecting yourself, and almost every day setting an intentions that you only allow beings of light and beings of God, beings of source, to enter your realm and your consciousness. Yeah. And at the same time, you are going to be having a lot of magical experiences. These are experiences which will transform you as an individual. And for a couple of you, you may actually be opening yourself up to communication from animal spirits. Okay, now this could be in the form of a raven, because raven is showing up. But along with that, bird spirits, look into what bird spirits are showing up in your life, because those bird spirits, those animal spirits, are trying to tell you something. Pay attention to it. And of course, if you are on the verge of letting an animal enter your life, you could be getting a pet. For a couple of you, that is the message I'm getting here. So that pet will teach you a lot about your life, and that pet will bring you a lot of love, is what is coming forth. For a couple of you, this pet is going to just walk into your life. Okay, now this is a very specific message. So this is almost like this pet shows up on your doorstep and you just have to take it in. Or this could be just like a raven just coming at your doorstep every day. This could be a sparrow, this could be a hummingbird, this could be a robin. Pay attention to it, because these birds, these animal spirits, are here to assist you in your journey forward. It's an interesting phase for you, especially the next 3 months for you, pile 3. That is what I'm getting at. But you are being open to the magic of the world, the magic of nature is what is coming through for you. Embrace it, be open to it, and be open to miracles is what is coming through for you. I'll leave you here, and as always, I wish you the very best, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.